Vancouver.
Timmy T.
And St. Louis, like, I know it's a good story. They were like last in the league, and now they're almost in the Cup Finals. And I don't think they're out of that series. I think
they're not out. In fact, I'd say Carolina's out, but the rest of the three are very viable.
But St. Louis, I just don't care.
Yeah, I know, man.
There's just something about them. I don't care.
Yeah. It's a mascot. It's a logo. We're going to Mike Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. They went through Hitchcock Yo, and now they finally found a coach. And it's kind of like by accident. An intern coach who turned out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And you found a goalie kind of by accident.
Yeah.
2 things that you've been looking for so long. But, yeah. Besides the fact they played Gloria to get pumped up for the games, there's not much there.
Good choice of song. That song's got a history with me. It's one of the first songs that I remember listening to in my young life. Age 3 or 4, my dad blaring in the back of his truck.
Did it get you excited?
Yeah, we were all pumped up. That bass line, dude.
Gloria.
Yeah, it's a pump-up song. I see why they play it.
So, I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but what is your go-to hockey pump-up song? Like, you're in the car, you're 5 minutes from the rink, you need one song to get you pumped before you go.
So, like, physically, it's gotta be, like, some heavy metal.
Like AC/DC?
No.
Heavier?
Early Metallica or Megadeth.
Enter Sandman?
No, earlier.
I'm not
Master
a big...
Puppets. So, or, like, Kill 'Em All. Something, I don't know.
See, I'm not into heavy metal, so I don't know much about it.
All right.
What's
your hockey song?
Du Hast.
Really? Oh, yeah?
No, that's not mine. This might sound kind of strange, but I was on a team once where we hardly won a game the first half of the season. And the second half, I would drive to the rink, and this is like kind of dating myself, but this was pre-MP3s or Spotify or anything like that. So I was just sort of...
Cassette tape.
Radio.
And
I had, the 4 or 5 main channels programmed, so I just keep changing the station. And this was when Hey Ya was like such a popular song. And I played like one game, I listened to Hey Ya, then went in and we won the game. Then it was like 2 games, I heard it on the radio. And then it became my superstition that while I was driving to the rink, I had to hear Hey Ya on the radio, and we'd win the game. And it happened like 9, 10, 11 times in a row because they were playing that song so much on the radio. And I'd sing along, get pumped up, and we'd go win the game. And we won about, 11 or 12 in a row. I can't remember what it was.
Hey Ya. Good song, but it's like a happy pump-up song.
Kind of like Gloria.
Yeah, Gloria's kind of got a dark
song.
meaning, though, if you look at the lyrics clearly. I don't know about Hey Ya. I haven't done that there.
But it's not nearly as dark as heavy metal. The vibe gets you feeling excited and energized.
Yeah, but the heavy metal gets me angry, ready to throw some hits, score some goals, pull groin. Speaking of antiquated, outdated equipment, do you remember those cassette tapes that were connected with a cord to a CD player?
Oh, I had one of those.
Oh, man.
A Discman.
Yeah, born in the mid to early 80s. That's our age range. Yeah. There it is.
Exactly. So before we go, should we maybe play a little bit of numbers?
Play a little game? Let's do it.
Yeah, speaking of born in the 80s, this was like the go-to Sesame Street song when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is numbers. Very simple game. We ask a few questions, and the answer is a number. And it's a prediction. So I'd ask you, like, how many beers are you going to drink this weekend? And you would respond 0. 6. Okay. So that's how it works, except it's hockey related. So Let's go to the first number. How many new faces do you expect the Flames to have next year? So basically, how many guys are going to leave either through trade, free agency, whatever, and we'll have to replace them or want to replace them?
All right. Well, for that, we can have a look at the RFAs on deck.
Let's look at the statistics.
Sam Bennett, he's going to need an offer. Same with, well, we'll skip Lazar and Vu. They're not.
Yeah, they're not on the team.
No, Hathaway's an unrestricted free agent.
Do you think he'll come back, or
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, okay.
Would you want him back?
Yeah, I would want him back, but like, my question to you is, how much bargaining power does he have after this season?
Yeah, he might outprice himself for Calgary.
Yeah, he might have. And, that'd be okay with me. Whatever happens, but he's done good for us this season.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
But UFA, to me, he has most chance of going. Kachuk, I mean, they got to re-sign him. Lombardi, Lombardi's not part of the team.
No.
And Mangiapane.
Yeah, he's part of the team, but he'll be back, I think.
Yeah.
He's at RFA?
Yeah. No arbitration.
No arbitration. Yeah, then he'll be back.
Yeah. So I'd say there'll be one new face. One face gone, one new face. Chances are it's Hathaway, but we'll see what happens.
See, if I'm going to divide it up by position, goaltending, I think we'll see a new face there.
I forgot about goaltending. We have two UFAs?
No, one UFA and Mike Smith, and an RFA and Riddick.
Yeah.
And Riddick will be back. I think we'll see a new goalie, so that's one. Defense, I don't think we'll see any new faces, but we'll see more of the Valimakis.
Yeah, we forgot to cover how well he looked in those playoffs.
Yeah, so I don't know if I guess that's not a new face, so we're still at one. But then offense, I think they'll finally trade Frolik. They've been trying all year. I don't know why, but I think Frolik will be gone and replaced by someone new, so that's a new face. And probably, as you say, Hathaway, or any of these RFA, UFAs leaving and someone replacing. So my final number, I'm going to go with 4. 4 new faces.
You think Fantenberg's going? I don't see us resigning.
I just don't think we have space for him.
No, I don't think so either. Is it a genuine desire, or do you think like Mike Smith has no chance? You just happy to see him go?
I think they're going to look for something better. I think shoring up the goaltending is a big priority. So unless
are they going to look for another 50-50 goalie, or they want a new starter?
Well, I think you take just the best goalie you can find.
Yeah.
You don't worry about how it affects Riddick. You just say, we're going to go get the best goalie we possibly can, and then it sorts itself out.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Should we go to the next question?
Next one.
How many goals will Logan Couture score in this playoffs? He's already at 14.
Yeah. He's making it 20.
You think an even 20?
No, I think even 22 or odd 21.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, he's still got at least 4 more games to play, or 6 more games to play.
No, he has at least 3 more. It depends. Yeah, you're right. Depends if they win or lose and who wins the games. But I'm probably gonna go 18. The pace he's at, I don't think you can keep up.
Well, they shut him down this last game.
He still scored?
He still scored.
Yeah. Either way, I have to think that, there's... If you're giving out the playoff MVP, he has to be in the conversation.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Scoring that many. Next question. How many words will Brad Marchand use to respond to his interview questions?
Well, I think the last one was 17. The last interview. Could it go lower? No, I think Boston's going to win, and I think when they defeat the Canes, he'll probably give a normal interview within the 50-word range.
See, I think he loves the attention.
Yeah,
but he's not going to give it up.
He's going to mix it up. He's a clever guy. He's not going to pull the same shit for the rest of the playoffs.
No, but I think he'll double down.
Double down.
I think he might just give nods and head
Resort to
shakes.
head nods.
Yeah. Or have a sign, yes on one side and no on the other, and he'll just flip the sign.
Placard.
Yeah. Next question. How much money will Matthew Tkachuk get as his AAV next contract? So the average salary per year.
That's the big question. So we'll compare him to Goudreau. I think he's the highest earner at 6.75.
But signed a few years ago.
Yeah.
See,
7?
I hope it's 7. I'm thinking it's going to be more around 8.
8.
Just because of Austin Matthews got, I think it was 10.6.
Yeah, that's crazy money.
So it's dragging the whole thing up.
All right, how many years? Say if we agree that will be 7.
Well,
7 will grant you more years than 8, or less years than 8. Yeah. If he goes locks in 5 more years with the Flames.
5. Well, I think he'll sign the 7, or can he do an 8-year contract? I'm not sure what he can. I think he can do 8 right now.
Okay,
but he'll probably sign. Actually, he'll probably want to get up to unrestricted free agency, which I think is a 6-year contract. So it wouldn't surprise me if he goes like 6 times 8.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Even numbers.
Not a bad contract.
Yeah, he will. I'm pretty sure walking next year, he'll be the most high-paid Flames.
Yeah, I think so, just because of circumstance. Like, if Goudreau signed his contract today, he would be the highest paid.
Yeah.
But it's, the most recent contract usually is higher than past ones.
Yeah. To be honest, I like that. I see Tkachuk as the future of the Flames. He could be a potential captain. We'll see how more he evolves. The only part of his game I want to see improve is he needs to get faster.
I don't think you can learn to skate faster at this point.
You don't think so?
No.
But if you work on conditioning over and over again?
Like, at this level, it's like micro changes.
Yeah, but like, he's 21 years old now. He gets a little bigger and stronger. You think it will result in faster?
I don't. Not noticeably. I think his game is in tight around the net. And also, we talked about the Flames changing their offense to be a little more cycle and puck possession. That's his game.
Yeah.
And it's not foot races.
Yeah. Be the future of a playoff team.
Exactly. Because you look at Boston, like a great example is Patrice Bergeron.
Yeah, he's not that fast either.
No, but he's heavy. He's gritty, and you play him with fast people like Pasternak and Marchand.
Yeah.
Speaking of Boston, that's our next question. It's about Tuukka Rask. How many more goals do you think he'll let in the rest of the playoffs?
So in order, he'll maybe let in one more against Carolina. He's got to let in at least 1 in 4 games. Say about 3 per game. Let's average that out to about 12.
12 more.
No, that's too much. Too much for Tuukka, man. He played unbelievable last game. Let's go for 10, even 10.
Like, my calculation is this. They've got 1 more at least against Carolina. The finals will probably go at least 6. So that's 7 games. What's his goals against average now? It's probably like 2.3.
No, it's 1.96.
Okay, so let's round it up to 2. So 2 times 7, 14.
Yeah,
I'll add 1 for bounce. I'll say 15.
Yeah, that's a better guess. I did poor math skills.
And